Hey everybody, welcome to Drudat Games here live on Twitch. Coming at you with episode 2 of Heart of Fire, a Heart of Fire debut, which means we're getting through the preseason and we're going to be getting through a couple of weeks of the regular season here as well. With that being said, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, hit that like button and subscribe as usual. And come check out the streams over here on Twitch when they're live, like right now. I did just tweet out the stream and also post it to the Facebook page of Phoenix Reviews as well. With that being said, hence why I didn't say anything at first, that's usually what I'm doing as the stream starts. With that being said, let's see what head coach Ron Rivera has to say to Drew Heartfire. Nice job last week. I hope you're ready to take the training wheels off because we're giving you 3 full quarters. Build on last week and keep moving. We'll be using the game film from this week to solidify the 53 players on this team. So we have to score a touchdown running or passing and throw fewer than 2 interceptions. Alright. Let's get practice out of the way here. And now we can head to Jacksonville to play the 1-1 Jaguars while we are 2-0 somehow throughout the preseason so far.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Washington football team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up
is their
with
top
the
receiver.
Washington football team.
Here we go. 12:29 left in the first, and Drew takes the field. Rookie preseason goal is to throw 10 passing yards on the drive. Let's see what happens.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And all the way inside the 35.
47 yards on that one. Well, I think that's give or take right around 10, right?
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
Hand the ball
So
off.
the big play changes the complexion
never
of
mind. I
things.
guess we're
Here's
doing a
first and
quarterback
10
draw.
just outside the 30.
Just see what happens here.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very
Team captains
slow
and
to get
offensive
up.
lineman is down,
Definitely
apparently.
the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back.
That's Sheriff. Oh boy. Now let's try handing it off.
takes it down to the 10-yard line.
All right.
12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Still
Offensive linemen still, to this
one.
day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And still had position, but he just didn't catch it.
That'll bring up second down.
Well, CD, you take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their first-round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, there's the touchdown that Coach wanted. Now I just have to not
And
throw any
Washington has
interceptions,
taken a first-quarter lead.
at the very least.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his
3
running
total.
back,
I got
let
one
him create
already.
some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
All right,
And they'll
there's
get this
2.
well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise.
That
as
just
days
means that
gone
I
by.
need
They
one
just
more
have
here.
Receivers find an open patch of grass
For
and let the
that,
quarterback find you.
drive goal.
And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington
And passing touchdown now to the top receiver.
Terry McLaurin, 36 yards.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
Yeah.
Second down.
Intended for Kenny Stills.
Let's try running on this one.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
First down.
And able
And more.
to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more
To the slot
consistent and
receiver.
continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Washington.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Jags get to
And
him as
sacked.
down he goes.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Well, I didn't get penalized for getting sacked at least there.
Escaping the pressure right. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills.
Good job.
And he's going to have another first down
Good job,
as the
Stills.
tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught.
To the tight end.
Touchdown,
Okay.
Washington.
Good.
Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone.
Two first downs. Sorry for yawning.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he's going to be met at about the 43. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
There's the first down.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And this means we still have a chance at another one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Only a yard on that.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
All we need to do is get another first down right now.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so
There's
now
the 2
times
first
this has
downs then.
happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's
Down to
got
the
5
3 now.
down to the 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a bat.
Two first downs again.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock it down.
Okay, so that was a sneak
Right off the
attack.
bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
And the Washington.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the
I'm just going to
outside,
try to
made
run
sure
as
he
much
secured the
clock
catch,
as I
and then
can
anything
whenever
after
we
that,
have the
count
ball
that as a
now.
bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Wasn't aware that that was a
The
thing. I
benefits of
thought it
being able
was
to run the ball
a
successfully.
running
They
play
pick
for the
up 4
running back
yards on
again.
that carry.
Jesus
So
Christ,
now
I
if you're a play
hate
caller,
those calls.
You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's
46-yard run there.
Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You
Yep.
know why? He's got to let me...
Take 60 seconds off the clock, no problem. I'd love to.
They'll run on first down. Gibson.
Okay, he's not going to let us.
Side. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it.
42-3 now.
Ready up. 47's the mic. I don't think you got it, son. 47's the mic.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
The pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll layer this one out deep for Sim. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims. 51 yards. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is
Touchdown drive, all right. Let's see what happens.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Now we're under the 2-minute warning.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
no doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me. And he is into the end
And there's
zone
another
for
one.
a Washington touchdown.
This is getting ridiculous
Steven
now
Sims Jr.
against the
ready for
Jaguars.
the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes?
Ten yards rushing, all right. Let's see what our running back
On
does.
first down, it's Gibson. And they
Whoa,
get him down
there's
enough before
10
he
more.
takes it across the
Oh,
40-yard
more than
line.
10, I should say.
This
Not
drive
10 more
starting
than
off on
10,
the right
just more than
foot,
10.
18 yards.
A gain of 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Number
Now left
87
side,
got
the
us a first
completion
down.
was tight end. And he'll be out just a
He
yard
got
or
out of
two
bounds,
shy
too.
of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims, 26 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man.
Both review currently. We'll see what happens here. Looks like that should be complete for a touchdown. If you guys don't think that was, comment down below when you're watching this on YouTube after the fact. Otherwise, I'd ask you guys in the chat, but nobody's actually watching, so other than myself, that is. So I could say something in the chat, but that would be stupid at this point. Because I would just be saying something to myself. That'd be like yelling like a lunatic in the mirror at myself. It would be a sign of severe mental issues if I were to do that.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down,
and on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Which means you guys have to be here and say something in the chat to me. Otherwise, you're hardly going to hear me speak.
Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team is
exciting content, isn't this?
That means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he'll get this
running
to
back,
Antonio Gibson complete.
Because he was the only real one open there.
Inside the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive,
get 2
might have to
first
start
downs, and we
digging in
did
for
just that.
second-half blowout material. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll
For the running back and touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 43 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that?
They go play action here on first down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they're going to get this beyond
McLaurin again.
Before he's taken down.
21 more yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Washington.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and
Coach
receiver.
wants the running back
Really
to
good
run it 3
completion.
times. All right, let's see if he doesn't score on one play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two.
Which he
shy of
almost
the
did.
40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
It's a game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He
Alright,
continues to have a
running play,
big
hopefully,
night
for
here
the
under the
running
lights
back.
carrying the
Good.
football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason,
And
their
there won't
bodies
be a third
And he
one.
takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Antonio Gibson, 42 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
We had 69
Diversification, that's
points
all you can
before
talk
that.
about.
Nice.
His ability.
Now the backups can just do whatever they want now, being up 76 points.
Big
Or
offensive
being up by
explosion
60 yards some
leading
points
them
or
to
so.
victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.
Alex Smith had 100% completion percentage, and he threw probably only one pass for 6 yards, I'm guessing. Up against Gardner Minshew, 73 percentage on completed passes, 117 yards and 1 touchdown throughout the fourth quarter then. So Alex was just handing it off, just running the clock, which is what you were supposed to be doing at that point. Yeah. However, that was week 3. I'm at week 4. Alex should be playing most of week 4 of the final preseason game. Pretty good game this week, Drew. I love touchdowns, but you know what I love more? A big 0 in the interceptions column. We've got one more preseason game next week, and I think we're going to take it pretty easy. I'll fill you in on the game plan a little later, okay? Yep. Gained another 3,000 experience, and then 1 to short accuracy, plus 1 to medium accuracy, plus 1 to deep accuracy, and plus 3 to throw under pressure. Pretty good. So let's upgrade first. Let's get our arm a little stronger. We're up to 77 on strong arm, which is the scheme fit one for quarterback, even though we're a scrambler still at this point. And next up, we got the Ravens at home in Washington to close out the preseason. So on this episode, I will be playing week 1 for sure. Week 2, we'll see how long the stream has gone for at that point, and then I'll make that decision after playing the Eagles at home. But we'll see what happens. So, Heartfire. I've always loved your potential. That's why that cut off on there too. Okay, whatever. That's why I drafted you, I think it said. I always suspected you had the talent to compete at this level, and I was right. After reviewing your film from last 3 games, I think you give us the best chance to win this year. People thought we were crazy for drafting you in the first round. The next 17 weeks will either prove them right or wrong. 1 game at a time, coach. 1 game at a time. I can't get sacked, throw any interceptions, or fumble at all. So, no mistakes in this one. And since I should only be playing 1 quarter, that should be fairly easy. But we'll see what happens. And we are 3-0, so if we win this game, we'll have an undefeated preseason. So with that said, let's finish up the preseason. Because the sooner we do that, the sooner we can get to week 1, and through that, and through this episode of Heart of Fire, that being Drew Hartfire's career as a quarterback in the NFL here in Madden 21.
Tonight,
Established 1932, yeah, that would be the Washington Redskins, guys.
it's a special prime
This Washington
time
football
edition
team
of
business
the
is only a
NFL
2020 thing
on
and
EA
2021
Sports.
thing at this point.
It's the Washington football team taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
And the cover athlete, Lamar Jackson. Yep, handing it off to Gibson.
On first down, it's Gibson, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first
6
play
yards.
produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Which wants me to throw for 10 yards? Alright,
By them picking
let's
up the
give that a
running
whirl.
blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the
To the
blitzers
tight
they come in a
end
little bit
for
high.
12
They don't have
yards.
Great leverage.
So we
and
got
they're
2
easily
extra
blocked
there.
and turned to the side.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get it to Gibson
Now a
again.
give right side. Gibson.
And
And he
he's
just falls short.
Oh,
down at
damn.
the
1 yard line.
Yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington.
You deserve to
yards on the
finish that,
ground.
man.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is
There you
into
go.
the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And Washington takes the ball down the field.
Want to become famous by followers and viewers.
And they do
Yeah,
exactly
go fuck
what
yourself.
they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone.
I'm not going to buy viewers and
And
followers.
not only is the person lugging the ball
I want
happy,
real
of course,
people to
because he
view
carried it
and
to the end zone.
comment,
How
dude.
about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves.
I'm not going to waste money on bullshit.
Back to throw now on first down. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. Oh, he sheds himself free. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. 3 yards
Let's
on
see
that
how this
last
passing
carry.
play
Here's
goes.
2nd and 7.
That call
With
makes
Sims
sense
heading
because
towards the
they've been
end
throwing
zone.
it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
All right, that
And
didn't work
not
out.
only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got
McLaurin's got it.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 37 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to...
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's going to get this
Another
one
first
across
down.
the 30-yard line. Nice way to start
I
the
should be
drive.
getting
A
to
gain of
100
12
yards
first down.
before this
First and 10
time
at
is
the
up here in
32-yard
the
line.
first
Back to
quarter.
throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be tackled
And there's
right on the
100
chalk of the
plus yards.
45. 13 yards there at a Washington first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To Stills.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny
And
Stills.
he went pretty far
In the red zone
before
before it
getting
crosses
out.
over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Down to the
Taken
3,
down as that
and
will
that's
take
my
us
time on the
to
field.
end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at
Alex Smith,
EA Madden
128, no
NFL.
touchdowns,
It's a
51.8.
win for the Washington
To
football
52.3
team as
for
we say
Tyler
so long from
Huntley, and
FedEx Field.
281 yards and 2 touchdowns for him. So, with that game out of the way, we can now get to week 1 and through it against, I believe, the Eagles, and get to that debut that is listed in the title. We're up to an 83 overall now. 78 for strong arm. 79 for strong arm, still at an 83 overall. But strong arm is now the tied for third highest. Tied with field general at this point. And with that we finish the preseason undefeated. Let's see. Let's go for 3,500 passing yards for a goal for the season. Let's see what happens. Let's go moderate here. So we're at home against the Eagles at FedEx Field for Drew Hartfire's debut in the NFL as a rookie quarterback. So time for the NFL debut of Drew Hartfire for the Washington football team. Which they're really still the Washington Redskins because they don't actually have an official name anymore.
Today,
if you're going to change your name, actually do it when you have a name to change it to. And don't just go, oh, we're the Washington football team. Go fuck yourself.
EA Sports.
Yes, we know you're a football team. But what's your team's name? Oh, you don't have one? Well, then don't fucking change it. That's my point of view at this point.
It's the Washington football team taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Who's now with the Colts in real life. They're up 3-0. Let's get Gibson going first to get the clock moving. And he got us to the 40-yard line.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Something to watch here in
Not
week
bad,
1 of the
man.
season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity
Now,
and the
the
speed
first
really
pass
ratchets
attempt
up
of
on
Drew
opening week.
Hartfire's career.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
And the first attempt is incomplete, though Gibson just did not catch
This
that.
is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to grow
Oh,
for
and
a
Gibson
year or
was
two.
drafted
They want him to produce
right,
right away.
right
That's why they
after
took
Drew
him in the first
Hartfire
round. They
in the
expect him
second
to be a
round.
starter
Okay.
right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed
I
an
was
infusion of
confused
youth.
there
They got
again.
a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy,
third
got
down
the
now?
best players they
Yeah.
could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
He'll air this one out deep for Sims.
Number 15 wide open in the center of the field. Could not pass that up.
Steven Sims Jr., 60 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. It's caught. Stills, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds,
Good
but
job,
not
Stills.
before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain
Gonna
mover?
hand
All
off
the
to
way
Gibson
down
again.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Under a heavy rush, motion, down he goes.
And there's the first time that Drew has been sacked.
Big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He'll layer this one out deep for
Number
Sims,
15 again.
and unable to connect.
And
Incomplete.
Sims did not
Give them
catch
credit,
that
they took
time.
their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
The kicker got it done though. 2:01 left in the first.
They'll run on 1st down. It's
Come on,
Gibson.
Gibbs.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
And
To our
that's
star
caught
receiver.
inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked, and there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10-3 our score
ends the
after
first
one
quarter.
here on EA Sports.
Now let's get this
They'll
going
try
in
and
the
run for
second
it on
quarter.
1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards
2
as he
yards.
gets it down to the 5.
Ball carrier.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a 2nd down throw
Jeez,
for
almost
the end
picked.
zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us.
On 1st down, Gibson.
And Gibson is gone, maybe?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
See there, 49, that's pretty good.
35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from
Be
McLaurin.
wide open
And this is
downfield
caught
over
inside
the summer.
5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 49 yards. And Washington Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback.
Team captain,
back
too.
there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
F3 touchdown pass.
Okay, 2 minutes off the clock. I'll try.
They'll run on first down.
It normally doesn't go that well with Gibson running,
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
because he normally gets long runs like that.
To pick up there and a first. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he's stopped.
Now he's
at the
over
Eagles'
100 yards
39.
for the game.
It goes as a gain
And
of
we're
8
still
that moves the chains.
only about,
Yeah,
give or
another good run
take,
there.
midway
He's been such a
through the
big part
second
of their
quarter.
success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and
We're
10.
at 107. We need to get rid of like another 15 seconds.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. Throw to the right here.
The
Take
top
it in by
receiver
McLaurin.
again.
And they'll wind up getting this one
McLaurin.
all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good
That's
game
good.
for a receiver?
100 yards receiving for our top receiver.
Have a profound effect on this game.
What you want
So
out of
from
your top
inside the
receiver.
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Okay, we got past that 2-minute mark
From the shotgun now, here's an inside
of a
give.
possession time.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped
120
at the 6.
yards for the
Another
running back.
strong
No.
gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Shedding the tackle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Didn't go anywhere
No
there.
gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and
Try
goal.
through the middle of the line,
Leads to
hopefully.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he takes it in.
The backup running back.
Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Yep. Take 60 seconds off the clock. This close to the end zone, we'll see.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd
We
and goal
just
now.
can't score
Here's
on
2nd
on
and
this
goal,
next
operating
play
from the
here.
8-yard line.
49, 49 the mic, 49 the mic. 65,
At this point, yeah.
65.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone
48
would come
yards.
open downfield, but they never did.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to
Goal
keep him out of the
completed.
end
All right,
zone.
good.
And now it'll be 4th and goal. He
I was
out
able
there
to waste
waving his
15
arms.
seconds
When you got a
just by
quarterback out of
standing
the
there
pocket
and
looking for any help.
tossing
I
it
guess
down to
waving
the
the
1.
arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So
4th and
everyone's
goal, and
adjusting
coach
their
wants
routes,
us to go
finding
for it,
open
all right?
space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Max protect.
They'll try and
Get
run
in there,
for
Rook.
it. And he'll
All
take
right.
this into the end zone. Touchdown,
The rookie
Washington.
running back. in there for a
Antonio
touchdown.
Gibson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As his guys continue
It took him
put it
to
on.
basically the end of the
Nice little
first
start
half.
to the career for the rookie.
Let's just get out of the first half at this point.
On first down, Gibson. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Just
And
what you
I'm
want
just
on
looking
first
to
down
run the clock.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's get it.
I just realized something, that with where I'm positioned on the screen, you guys can't see the game clock. Or, I mean the play clock.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Gibson complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
9 for
So we
13 in
reach
the first
halftime
half,
here
pretty
on
good.
Opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around
Yeah,
the NFL.
glitching again.
We get
I
things
hate
started
that.
with a good one in the NFC. Seattle traveling down south to take on Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this one all tied as they've gone to the intermission.
Alright. Pretty
From there,
even on
it's off to
stats for
Jacksonville to see what's
between
going on
Ryan
with the Jags.
and Wilson.
And they trail the visiting Colts as that one's gone to the intermission. Philip Rivers slinging it.
That's
3
not
touchdown
surprising.
passes there.
And Kaepernick,
Lastly,
Why,
we head
Jacksonville?
to Gillette
Why?
Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins looking to get off to a hot
Okay.
start, and a road win would help them do just that.
and Cam Newton has thrown
Meanwhile,
3
our game
picks.
has been a boat race. Very
That's
one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Need 2 first downs. Well, let's get the clock moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, we got the
Fletcher
clock
Cox there to
moving.
get him
Let's
down.
get the ball up in the
Brings
air.
up 2nd and
Here's a 2nd and 7.
28-yard line.
That one caught by Gibson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
I don't think we got the first down there. No, we didn't.
Holding him to a short
4th
gain.
and 1. Now it's an 18-point game. Still want to get that clock
On
moving.
first down, Gibson. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47.
To the 47.
Good for 22 and a first down.
22, right, not bad,
Makes a
man.
draw play like that successful.
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Gibson, the ball
Pretty
carrier.
good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those
Coach
nickel
wants
sub
3
packages,
carries
don't
by the running back, so let's just hand it off here.
And they'll get
And
him
that
down
gets us
as
the
he's
first down.
inside the 40.
That's good for a Washington.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Yeah.
Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Graham.
Play fake. The problem is nobody was
Getting to
faked
me
out.
there.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put
Carson
into their passing
is not
game
happy.
because it was evident right there. It looks like a
Over
simple
on the
pitch and
sidelines.
catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Shifts by him at the 25. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able
Nice.
to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington
First career
touchdown.
rushing TD now.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them.
Get one first down, alright. Once again, going to start with hand the ball off so we can get the clock moving like
They'll run
I
on first
usually
down.
like to do.
It's Gibson. Brought down by Nate Gehring.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5
Now let's go
yards
try
on
and
it.
get that
be
first
frank about
down
it, most
on
offenses
this
don't
play.
expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in
Surprised he
their
caught
steps. They're
that.
starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Gibson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra...
It's caught at the 10.
Good catch, dude.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia.
And that gives Hartfire 300 yards
A
passing
huge play there for Washington.
in his NFL
54
debut.
yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Back now at FedEx Field. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Lost yards
And this
there.
one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this is taken in for a Washington
The
touchdown.
running back with a receiving
Antonio
touchdown.
Gibson making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown at his NFL debut. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
Nice
I
job,
think all
Antonio.
teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're
10 rushing yards, alright.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Oh, that's one to warm the
Power
hearts of
G
all
on
those
this
old
one.
school football players, isn't it? Tough,
So we're running it
gritty
again.
run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the
There's
gut.
far more than
Through
10 yards.
traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown,
Hang on.
Washington.
His second rushing touchdown, his third touchdown overall in the game. Now he's got 260 yards rushing.
NFL game. And Washington going
Nice.
to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside.
Yeah,
We just saw it
it
again
has been.
here. Missed tackles, lead.
.741 left in the game. Need to take 2 minutes off the clock, alright?
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On first down, Gibson. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the
277
25.
yards now.
16 yards, a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Okay, we got the goal now.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4.
Down to the 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose
Hand
their
off
will
again.
on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the one hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his
Oh,
guys
for
will
fuck's
get the
sake.
football back. And
Who's
this is one of
reviewing
those
the play now?
bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Okay, so we kept possession apparently.
Crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. Kenny Stills there to make the grab.
And Washington able to
Good job,
capitalize on
Kenny.
the short field as they take it in for 6.
Just under 3 minutes left now in the game.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And 9.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. Busts through the tackle.
And he's got the
daylight.
first down
He's at
and
the
so
50,
much more.
The 30, 10, and he will
Gone
get
again.
into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Almost, yeah, no kidding. 73 points for us in the debut.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that
Well,
much
when I
easier
go to
when
port
you
this to
score that
YouTube, I'm going to
many
have to
points,
change the name from
allows
Heart
them
of
to play
Fire
a totally
to
different style and a different flow.
So for Washington,
to
it's a
a
fantastic start as
heartfelt
they roll to
blowout.
a blowout victory
I think.
here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
A week 1 blowout would probably be more
I'm
accurate.
Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my
321 yards,
broadcast
5
partner, and our
touchdowns,
entire
75
crew.
completion
We'll catch you
percentage
next
to
time right here. It's the
422.
NFL on
He threw
EA
for more
Sports.
yards, threw fewer completions, and fewer touchdowns. But he threw for more yards, so it is what it is. We threw more touchdowns than Carson Wentz in week 1 against the Eagles. Aaron Rodgers, X-Factor quarterback for the Packers. Probably not for much longer. Probably June 1st or right after is probably where he's probably getting traded. At least that's what I'm thinking at this point. So, 1-0 for the Washington team. And let's see how things are looking going into week 2. Alright, there's no star player sending messages or anything. All there is practice and the game. So, with that being said, at about an hour and 13 minutes or so, I'm going to call it here, guys. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, and you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, heave that like button into the end zone for me. Like your Aaron Rodgers. Trying to make a point to the Packers like he did this past season in winning the league MVP. With that said, guys, come follow me over here on Twitch to check out the live streams while I'm live so I don't get a troll like I did today. Talking about buying viewers from some stupid fuck website. Which I'm not going to do because if I have viewers, I want it to be you. I want it to be real people. I don't want my following to be fake. I want it to be real. And if it ain't real, then I don't want it. With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for a little more of this, I think. To try to get through week 2 against the Arizona Cardinals and maybe week 3 against the Cleveland Browns, both in Arizona and in Cleveland. But we'll see what happens between now and then. With that being said, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow right here for some more of this. Until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I hope you guys enjoy this content here on the channel when you guys are seeing this on Drudite Gaming on YouTube. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.